Hey guys, welcome back to Your Opinion is Not Fact, the podcast where your opinion is in fact, but mine certainly is. I'm Yona, your host, and it's been a morning. The elevators in my building are working off and on, so I had to do laundry walking up 6 flights of stairs. Sometimes I had to walk up the stairs, sometimes the elevator was working. I washed my sheets. It's been a morning. Your boys had a morning. I got out the shower. I'm still a little down, a little sweaty, but it's okay. We're here. It's Thursday, and we're queer. This week, we are celebrating the downfall of men. Let's say that again without stuttering. This week, we're celebrating the downfall of men. Yes, honey. So the Diddy files, Diddy trials have started. And y'all, of course, if you're listening and not watching, I have my handy dandy notebook with me. And I'm going to be reading a lot from this because I want to make sure that I hit every note on this. It's really disgusting how he treated the people that he abused sexually, emotionally, physically, psychologically. But in particularly, we're going to be talking about Cassie and her testimony that she's been giving over the last couple of days. So, his trial's going on, and Cassie's testimony is like I said, it's heartbreaking. It's really sad what she was going through for the past decade underneath his thumb. So everyone, of course, knows about the freak offs, right? The freak offs where people are talking about, oh my god, did he freak us, blah blah. But people who aren't really tuned in or who don't really care to be tuned in aren't really understanding how severe they were. He tied and turned her career into being the star of these freak offs, where she would be working in quotations, right? She'd be working with male escorts that he would hire. And sometimes he'd do it under a fake name for her. Sometimes he'd do it under a fake name for him. Two of his aliases were Frank White and Frank Black, which I don't understand the choosing of the name, but I mean, it's not for me to understand. I'm not a freak like him. But yeah, so there would be some of these would go on for days at their worst, like multiple days, and drugs aplenty. And of course, she was forced to have sex with these escorts. So she suffered a lot. She went through urinary tract infections, gastrointestinal issues, painful sores, dehydration, and of course, emotional trauma. She was even pissed on by the escorts and made to have sex with them while she was on her period. Sometimes he would make the men finish in her, like come in her, ejaculate inside of her, and then he would have her go to a separate room with where he was watching from like a screen or something, and would make her push it out of her vagina and then rub it on his nipples. He's fucking crazy. He's crazy as shit, like disgusting. He would film these freak offs, and like I said, he would ejaculate to them. He would jack off to them like later to watch them, and he also would use them, of course, as blackmail to hold over her. Like, you're not going anywhere. Like, she was stuck. She was stuck. It's crazy. It gets worse. So in 2016, she was brutally beaten by him when she tried to get away. Some of you may have not have seen that video. I have watched the video. Unfortunately, it's a really hard watch. If I'm not even sure if it's still circulating around the internet at this point, but if you did see the video, you know how bad it was, where he beat the dog shit out of her in that hallway when she was trying to get away in the hotel hallway. And then she says in 2018 that he raped her. I think this was the first instance of rape, and then it just continued on from there. Um, Sorry, it's just this is like heavy. He would take away her phone, take away career opportunities. He controlled her housing. He would pop up and announce. He had her living so close to him that he could literally drive a golf cart from his house to her apartment or her house. I'm not sure if she had a house or apartment or townhouse, whatever it is, but she was very close. And he would threaten to make her homeless if she angered him, which wasn't hard to do. Like, she says that his mood swings were just all over the place. They were like up and down. You can never know what's going to set him off, even trying to, do the freak offs the right way and to make them enjoyable for him. Still inevitably she would do something that would piss him off, and she'd have her phone taken away. She'd be beaten. She'd be cussed out. She'd be starved. Just crazy, crazy things. So she signed a 10 album deal with him at the start of her career. Of course, because she started her career with him, right? So she signed a 10 album deal with him, recorded hundreds of songs, she says, and only one album, as you know, was put out. And she was never paid for the rest of the albums. So since she hadn't fulfilled her contract with the albums, he was making her work it off in other ways, hence the freak offs. Disgusting. Um, their relationship started when Cassie was 19. Their relationship, she says that he coursed her, he kissed her without her consent at a birthday party. He would go down on her, like he would eat her out and then be upset when she didn't want to do the same thing to him. When they started this relationship, I'm doing quotations again, when they started their relationship, she was very sexually inexperienced, and of course he's this much older man with a very, as we see, as we hear, as we're watching, dark and devious sexual appetite, and him enforcing this on a literal teenager. Crazy, disgusting. He would reward her, and then he would like randomly punish her, which would build this trauma bond between the two of them. And it's like Stockholm syndrome, where you start to feel some type of, not love, but some type of attachment to your captor, to the person who's abusing you. And when you're so isolated, like away from your friends, from your family, from any sense of help, and it's like, even though you're in public, right, you're in public spaces, people are like, why didn't you just turn to the next person? And then like, he has so many connections, like he's allegedly unalived people, and this video is all allegedly, because this is the trial still going, so you're not going to try to sue me, freak Diddy. But yeah, this is all allegedly. But he allegedly has unalived people. He allegedly would put a fucking ketamine and ecstasy in the baby oil and make the escorts rub themselves down, rub him down, rub her down. He would make her take ketamine, sniff it, make her do that. She'd be dehydrated. She went through a fucking lot with this freak, with this man. It's sad. He even had his security guards and assistants like enforcing his rules on her. So when he wasn't around to, I guess, keep eye on her, they would be like his watchdogs, so that she wouldn't stray, wouldn't go anywhere that he didn't approve of, wouldn't do anything that he didn't approve of. Speaking of which, she couldn't even fucking wear her hair the way that she wanted to. She couldn't dress the way she wanted to. She had to fire her manager, because her old manager, because her manager was then managing her ex-boyfriend or something crazy like that. It was a lot. It was a lot. And my thoughts on this, of course, like I've been making them known as I'm talking to you guys, he's a fucking disgusting ass human being. I really hope they hire the firing squad, bring back like that type of punishment, and shoot his ass dead in the fucking street. Make it like a Hunger Games execution, like where we watch President Snow, where he's supposed to be executed by Katniss, but a full firing squad of Katnisses. You know what I mean? Like, I don't fuck. You know what? No guns, all arrows, poison tipped arrows. Let him suffer publicly. Let him ride out there for days, and then put his head on the fucking pike. Like, honestly, I know that sounds extreme, but men who do shit like this because they can, because they think women are weaker, because they have power and they have money and prestige, and they're like, oh, we can get away with it. We can do what we want. We can do what we want. Go to hell. Go beneath the hell. Go to Tartarus, bitch. Like, I want you to be in that boiling lake of lava that the fucking Christians talk about in Revelations. I want you to suffer so fucking bad. I really do. You deserve nothing less than that. full on suffering. And speaking of men who have been suffering, on Monday, the 12th, Tory Lanez, the little munchkin who shot Megan Thee Stallion, our princess, La Princesa Megan, yeah, he was stabbed 14 times. I know. Good news, finally. Seven to the back, two, no, excuse me. Yeah, seven to the back, two to the back of the head, and one to the face. This all results in his lungs collapsing, and unfortunately, they say that he's now breathing on his own and off a breathing apparatus. But, you know, the person who stabbed him, send me your JPay. Send me your JPay. I want to put money in your books. Yeah. I want to put money in your books. I want to take care of you. I want to cater to you. Because, baby, this is your day. You stabbed it in the face, and boy, you blow me away. I got your sippers, your dessert, and so much more. Like, we're having a cookout. Like, y'all, what do you want me to make? Like, you want me to make tostadas? Like, you want me to make some duck? Like, a duck pernil because you don't eat pork? Like, what are we cooking? Like, what are we doing? I'm going to see you at Prospect Park? Yeah? Okay, we're going to plan it, y'all. Word to my mother. We're going to plan it because what? Like, it's what he deserves. It's what he deserves. Once again, another man getting his due desserts. I love to see it. I love to see it. It makes me so happy. It's like, once again, a man who thought he can get away with, like, punishing women or abusing women or doing what he wants to fucking do. No, you can't do that. There are consequences. There is justice coming. And even when you think that you're so untouchable, no one's untouchable, bitch. Like they said in Temptations, no one's bigger than the group. You niggas are going to learn it the hard way. No one's bigger than the fucking group. I promise you, it's coming one way or another. And to end this heavy ass episode on a more positive note, y'all, my straight coworker has been trying me. Like, we need to end this. Like, we're gonna end on some mess because we need a little happiness. So, I have this straight coworker, right? Who we're not gonna name any names, obviously, because who knows who's watching or listening. But we were talking back and forth. We were like sending like little messages, like voice notes, and he was like, "Ooh," he was like, "Wait, your voice sounds sexy as fuck on the voice note," and I'm like, "Oh, does it? Does it? Like, is it making your dick hard, make your pee go woo 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 woo?" Yeah, like, listen, the touches, the compliments, it's really giving. Do you want to suck my dick? And if you're watching, if you're listening, the answer is sure. Why not? Let's fuck around. Let's go there. I don't care. I'm down to clown, honestly and truly. If you want to fuck, I'm down. Like, this is your green light. All systems are go, buddy. So if you're trying to fuck on me and feel how soft this ass is in real life, all systems are go. I'm totally down and totally willing and totally into it because I like shit like this, to be honest. First of all, I'm a hoe. I love being wanted. I do. I love the attention. I love the draw, the allure, the come and get me, daddy, the looks, the forbiddenness of it all. I do like that. I like a little bit of taboo. Not gonna lie. Maybe I'm a bird. Bitch. Am I a bird? Am I because I want that Oh my goodness, I'm so unserious, baby. Yeah, I mean, I don't really have much more to add than that. We can totally get it in if you want to. Like, I feel like in this day and age, more and more men are becoming comfortable with their inherent and latent bisexuality and embrace it. I'm like the bitch to like I'm not if you're on TikTok, you probably know this black TikTok, you probably know the Dia whisperer. I'm not that. I'm the bisexual birther. Ooh, I gotta make a TikTok about that. That was good. I'm the bisexual birther. Yeah, I don't whisper to deals. I birth bisexuals. I help you become who you really truly are. Accept yourself deep down. Don't hide it. You like a little dick? You like a little boy butt? That's okay. That's all right. doesn't make you less of a man, it makes you more of a man, because you're not hiding in shadows. You're being yourself. And at the end of the day, we're all just like flesh and bones and appendages and soft lips and big tits and fat asses, long nights, groping underneath the table. Okay, all right. Anyways, enough of that. That's our episode. I hope y'all have enjoyed it. I will see you next Thursday. Make sure you're following me on all my socials. I need to start posting again on my Your Opinions Not Fact page. Start clipping these again. I may do that today. I may not. I haven't been busy. I have a lot of shit to do still. So yeah, this is gonna get put up after I leave y'all, after I hang up the phone, basically. And yeah, I'm gonna push the button today and see if I can get a dick feel, maybe with my coworker. So I'll keep you guys updated. And for the men who are the Diddy's and Tory Lanez of the world, fuck you. Fuck you, suffer. I hope you rot. Oh, 2 weeks from today, I will be at Cowboy Carter seeing Mama B and Manager Blue. So, yeah, 2 more weeks for 2 more days, bitch. I love you guys. I will see you in the next episode. I'll see you next time. Bye.